Thank you, Lauren and Governor Baker, for celebrating with us today. These past few weeks, I've spent a lot of time thinking about what we consider the most transformative times in history. I wonder a lot about whether the people marching for women's rights, or sitting in jail cells during the civil rights movement, or those who refused to move their bodies or bend their wills understood the full gravity of their resistance, or the radical change that would follow. There is something powerful hanging heavy in the air now, the idea that we can make things better. The following is in honor of this moment. Martin Luther King said he had been to the mountaintop, that he had seen the promised land. Perhaps he squinted and saw us somewhere along the horizon, teetering along the edge of struggle and progress, and noticed there was still work to be done. Forward, he calls.
As new generations inherit the call to justice and the stubborn set of their jawlines, and steadfast feet continue to march from Selma forward to the polls and the city councils and state capitals, to see John Lewis, who once stayed sit-ins, now sit in Congress, to witness freedom riders writing freedom into law.
To pick up our pens and ready our tongues, there is righteous work to be done. Forward.
To the music drifting from storefronts, the sounds of Spanish and Arabic and Mandarin tickling your eardrums. To accents tasting like spices in sacred trust, to vowels dancing on immigrant tongues with abandon. Forward.
To the village it will take to raise our children together, to the garden we plant in gratitude,
to pluck the fruits of our labor of love and leave our faces sticky and smiling as we rest in the shade beneath the old poplar tree. Forward.
To the schoolyards, to unpack the fear from our students' backpacks and watch them trade history lessons like playing cards. Forward, young people.
You who make good trouble, who assemble the jagged pieces of broken bottles into stained glass windows, who collect sunlight from the gaping holes in the ceilings of our homes.
We're here to introduce you to the sound of your own voice, to offer our clenched fist to use as a microphone, to show you the breath of possibilities you expire from your lungs.
There are rivers of clean water running through the lines in your hands, and enough heat in your skin to keep all of your neighbors warm. Your ribcage can expand to shelter a whole community in your chest. When something moves you, your heart beats louder than war drums.
Your nimble fingers can stitch the open wounds of a nation back together. Your compassion can meld the cracks in the Liberty Bell. Forward, to climb the mountaintop. Perhaps upon that peak we can stand shoulder to shoulder and watch the sun rise over the promised land.